Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, okay, here I am. How is everyone doing? Let me take this thing off of my light right quick. Thought it was going to work with that, but it seems to be dark. There we go. I moved my desk around, and now it seems I hit a dark spot in my corner. How is everyone doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Let me find myself on Facebook. um, so I can keep up with the comments and keep up with everything that's going on while we wait for people to come in. And of course, my phone will be acting slow today. Um, so, how was everyone's Easter? Tell me about Easter. Did you get with your family? Did you stay at home? Did you have a social distancing Easter? I stayed at home. I was with my, uh, well, all by myself. I took my husband to the airport on yesterday. He had a business trip, so guess what? It was just me, but that meant I didn't have to cook. I was so happy. So, if you all are always cooking for the holidays, you know exactly what that means. I am posting this, I'm sharing this with some of my friends and some of my groups. So if you are here, please, uh, please post your comments in the comments below, and also um, share with your groups. So Keisha says, keep it small, stayed at home with my mom and my aunt. Oh, well, that was nice. That was so nice. Okay, let's see. Who else? Mimi says, I stayed at home. My mom and sister came over. It was my sister's birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday, sister. Happy birthday. Um, y'all bear with me just a second. I'm trying to share this with some groups. Um, with some of my Facebook groups, and it's difficult to talk and go back and forth. Um, and I can't find the groups that I'm looking for. Of course, that would happen right now. So tell me, how do you all celebrate Easter? Did you do the egg hunt with your kids? Did you do the because I know some people do the egg hunt, some people do the Last Supper. Hello, Blossoms Mona. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Now, I'm going to ask you all right now if you have something that you want to talk about, if you have um, a topic that you'd like to talk about. I have about three I have here that I'm going to discuss. But if you have a topic that you want to discuss tonight, please post it in the comments so I can pull it up and we can all talk about it and discuss it. And Carrie says, we did an adult egg hunt with mini liquor. Ooh. Sounds like you all were having fun, Carrie. I've never had um, an adult Easter egg hunt. So you hid the liquor bottles instead of the eggs, or did you tie ribbons on them? How did you all find them? How did you recognize that this was not just a stick hidden in the grass, but an actual, bottle of liquor? Did you put it inside of a giant egg? How does that work? I'm curious to know how that works because I've never been to a a adult Easter egg hunt, but it sounds like fun was had by all. She said, big plastic eggs from Target and the bottle fit in it. Okay. Okay. Big plastic eggs. Okay. I like that. I like that idea. When my kids were little, we did the Easter egg hunt. We did, most of y'all probably, I'm dating myself now. Most of y'all probably don't know about this, but we used to do sunrise service. Anybody know about sunrise service? Or you get up at old dark 30 and you meet at the church around 6 o'clock, and then you have sunrise service. It lasted for about an hour. And then you had breakfast afterwards, and then you went to Sunday school, and then you had regular church. Anybody old enough to experience all of that? Or is it just me? I know somebody knows about sunrise service. Surely you know about sunrise service, right? Nobody knows about sunrise service. Okay. Now, um, no topics of discussion. I guess I'll just head right in and with my topic. Who all is going to the INNTD, which is the International Nanny Training Day? Anybody? Raise your hand. I'm going. This year it's going to be virtual, and Mimi says she's familiar. And claims I have been to many sunrise services and then breakfast and then regular service. See, I'm not the only one. I am need to buy a ticket. Okay, so Mimi, send me your email address. I have a ticket for you. That's why I'm asking about this to see who's going. Because I have 4 tickets. So if you send me your email address, PM me your email address. The first 4 that PMs me their email address gets the tickets. Just saying, if you're attending, if you see me right now, the first 4 who PMs me, don't send it out across the waves. Send it in a private message. So if you have not gotten your ticket, if you want to attend, I have 4. Let me not do that. 4 tickets, because if I do that, you think I have 8. I have 4 tickets. 4 tickets. Only 4 tickets left. So if you want to attend, please do so. This year is going to be virtual. There's going to be some special stuff going on, special interviews. What else did Sue say in that commercial? There's a lot of stuff, even though we can't come together, but I'm looking forward to that day, even though we can't come together under one roof. Because for the last 2 years, I was supposed to be doing INNTD in Minnesota, but I haven't made it there yet. But I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. As soon as COVID, goes over, I'm coming. I will be there. I definitely will be there. So as soon as this is all over with, we will be having come together and probably still social distancing, but we'll still be there. Also, Keisha says, what's the best way to get your nanny kids back in the groove to attend daycare after being away for a year due to COVID? Ooh, that's a good question, Keisha. That's a good question. Are they going back full time or going back part time? Because you could possibly see if they will allow you to come to the daycare so the kids can get used to your child, but they're not letting adults in. I just thought about that. Some daycares are not letting adults in. if it's possible for them to go for half a day, um, so they can get used to being in the environment again, before they officially start, maybe the week before they go 2 days that week, and so they can get adjusted to being around their friends again, being around, they're getting used to their teachers again, because for a whole year they're probably moved up to another class and probably have new friends and everything. That's, because it's yes, all four will be full time. See if you can, like I said, see if you can get them to go the week before they actually start, if possible. See if you can get them um at least half a day, a couple of days, so they can get used to it. Uh, they're probably going to be looking forward to it, because that means they won't be sitting at home, and they'll get to be around their friends and get to do new things and art activities and things that they haven't been doing on a regular basis. Um, Going out to their to the classrooms. I don't know how your daycare works, but we usually have like a big, huge gathering room, and then everybody just in the morning, then everybody goes to their classrooms. It just depends on how soon your parents get their children to the classroom, because sometimes I think it's after 8 o'clock. Everybody's in their own classrooms by then, but if they get there before 8 o'clock, everybody's in the big great room. So see if you can, like I said, get them there. I used to work at this daycare, so I might be able to go in with them. Good, good. Hopefully you'll be able to go in with them, and they won't, be so strict about the red tape, since you used to work there and you already know the protocol of how things are supposed to go. But yeah, see if you can make that happen, because that may be a good transition uh, for them to get back into it. Um, I know some kids go for a couple of days and like, no, I don't want to go back to school. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I want to stay at home, because they're getting up, they're getting out the door, getting dressed, all that good stuff. I have another um, topic. If nobody has, um, I don't see any more topics, but I want to talk about letting go. I wish I had Glenda here. Glenda Probst. She is the queen of letting go and transitioning. I want to talk about letting go, because sometimes we stay in things, relationships, um, companies, work, whatever the case may be, churches. Sometimes you outgrow where you are, and it's hard to let go. Yes, Carrie, Nanny Transitions is the best. That's why I had her here. Um, I am transitioning, doing a whole lot of transitioning right now. Um, and I had to let go of some things. And it was difficult, because I love this, I love that, I love this, I love that. Y'all know me, I got 5011 jobs. And I'm in 5011 clubs and whatever. And I love each one of them. But I'm literally burning the candle at both ends. And I'm like, here. And this is how much candle I have left before I burn out. So, in order to extend my candle back out, I'm still going to be burning at both ends, but maybe a little slower. I had to let go of some things. Not that these things were not important to me, because they are, and not that I didn't enjoy them, because I did. But my husband and I had a long, I should say, he had to come to Jesus with me and let me know that if I didn't stop taking care of everybody else and start taking care of me, that there would be no me to take care of everybody else. So, being an NCS, being a being a board member, being a new parent educator, being a nanny mentor, being things that I do outside of this jam good. Um, my kids, my grandkids, now summer camp. I miss that so much. Um, Wanting to travel, my husband's new job that takes him places that I can't go because I'm tied down to other things. And he's like, man, I wish you can go. I need you to come with me here. I need you to. And I'm just like, I got to do this and I got to do that. And I have to prioritize. And then too, my body, we're not even gonna talk about 55 coming up. Um, and my body is like, you're gonna feel all of this. So I'm not being able to move and do some of the things that I used to do. And of course, in my brain, I think I can, but my body's like, excuse me, what you think you doing with us? This ain't gonna work. And I'm feeling it. And I'm not a fan of taking ibuprofen daily just so I can function. That's not me. And being able to exercise, I haven't been able to do that because of all the other stuff, that the meetings and this and that, and it's like, okay, I got some time between 4 and 4:30. Catch me then. All right, let's talk. All right, okay, gotta go, and then hopping on something else. I'm not properly taking care of me. So that was the first thing. I need to take care of me. So if you all are in some things, are doing some things, and you're not taking care of you, you're not taking care doing some self-care that's going to take care of you, then you might want to consider letting some things go. Because if if you're just focusing on everybody else's stuff and everybody's pulling you here, there, and yonder, and you're like a rubber band bouncing around, rubber ball bouncing around, it's going to catch up with you. And I started doing a lot of things during COVID because I need something to do. I'm bored. I got to do this. I got to do that. And then it's like I took on too much. And then what I took on expanded into something else and expanded into that and expanded into that. And it just kept growing. So if you're in that situation, learn to let go, learn when to let go, and learn what to pray up. I pray about everything, and I pray about what I need to let go, what's going to sustain me, what's going to keep me, what's going to have more longevity and will allow me to work smarter instead of harder, which will give me time to do the things, take care of me. So if you're into that situation, let it go. Let some things go. Make a list. I made a list of pros and cons, everything that I was in. I even made a list of I didn't realize I had so many different, like Magisto and Ripple and Canva and videos and what is that other one? I got 3 or 4 just things to make content out of. And I thought about it and I'm like, okay, so you're paying for all these things, but you're trying to cut back. And that means cutting back on working too. So which one is going to be your all the way around? You can use this. So I cut back on a lot of little subscriptions, $10 here, $20 there, $15 there every month. And it added up. And I let go of $75 worth of stuff. And you multiply that times 12. And then the upgrades that they have within them. Oh, well, I need that and I need this and I need that. Let it go. Because the more you add, the more you're going to sit there and try to figure it out. Oh, let me flip that this way, put that way. Uh-huh. And then you're going to need something else, and then it's not going to be enough. So I'm learning to work with what I have, letting some things go that are not of value to me anymore, and saving some money. Um, I dropped a lot of things. So I'm just saying, when you get to that point, it's time to let go. It's like spring cleaning. You get rid of some things to make life more simpler. Yes, I had to make my life more simpler. Um, my husband and I have always dreamed of traveling. He's in a position now where he travels. And if I have the opportunity, I can travel with him. My hours at work are, I'm cutting out half of my hours at work. I'm working almost 40 hours a week now. I'm going down to 20 hours, except when mom and dad travel. And that's maybe once a month. But I'm cutting my hours down, so that I can be able to travel and be able to do some things that I enjoy, to relax, to have a quality of life, and not all the quantity of whoever else's lives I can impact. But I need to have a quality of my life. So this has been a long time coming, and it has been heartbreaking, because I know I have disappointed some people, and I know that even in disappointing them, it still impacts me. If I keep going where I'm going, I'm not going to be here anymore. That's what my doctor told me. So, health wise, I got to let go. Now, you think about it, health wise, what are you going to have to let go? Because COVID, oh my gosh, when I tell you I had to roll myself out the door one day, literally roll myself out the door, because I was like, oh Lord Jesus, I ate too much. Oh, yeah, changing my diet, all that good stuff. Some things I had to add in, like add back in all the stuff that I used to eat, the healthier stuff that I used to eat. I let go. I used to cook 2 days a week on the show, on the Ask the Nanny Recipes Galore. I cut that down to one day. I started that at the new year, and it has freed up some things for me. It freed up some time for me to get some other things done. But then cutting that down. So it's pruning season for me. I got to prune some things back so I can grow. And you all will see me growing, but I'm not going to be as present in every little thing like I used to be. But know that I am supporting you behind the scenes. Um, so letting go. And like I said, I wish I had Glenda here, but if she was here, I'd be crying by now. So I'm trying not to do that. Now, one of the things that I did want to talk about is, as we get the vaccine and as things are starting, things start opening back up, I do plan on doing the retreats. That is important to me, and I know that God gave me that for a reason. It won't be big retreats. It'll be very small, no more than 10 people. It'd be very small retreats, but I still want to be able to do those. I still want to be able to have that relaxation, that sisterhood, the bond, and not be what am I trying to say? I want us to be able to relax and enjoy our lives. That leads right into what I'm doing now is taking time for myself, taking time to refresh, taking time to think, taking time to just relax, taking time to be with my friends instead of no I can't make that, no I can't make that, no I can't make that, oh I got to do this, I got to do that. I want to be able after the year of COVID and being locked up and not being able to see anybody and do anything, I want to be able to come together with my friends. Even if it's social distancing, we have to be outside in the park. Um, you on that side of the table, I'm over here, and somebody else over. We were 6 feet apart, but sometimes just laying eyes on somebody else other than your four walls is so therapeutic. It's so uplifting because it is not just seeing somebody, it's seeing someone who relates to you, seeing someone who you can just say a few words. Girl, I know exactly what you're talking about. I had the same thing. Someone who can relate to you and you laugh and you talk, because I believe laughter is the best medicine. um and I haven't done that in a long time, and it has few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, I met up with two nannies. We were outside, and I know I got a lot of flack about being outside, social distancing, being with other nannies. But I also know that living in a bubble forever and ever is going to be impossible. I've spent so much time just at home. And those of you who have anxiety and depression, you know what I'm talking about. Because I have anxiety, and I saw somebody. I don't know if it was on Facebook or Instagram. She did a little video, and she said, "If you are this, and this, then you are high functioning anxiety. You have high functioning anxiety." And I was like, "That's me. Oh my God, that's me." And I was just like, "Really?" True connect with others in the field than talking to friends and family and off the bat telling you to go in another field. Yeah, yeah. I did a video this past weekend because I was having conversation, and several people were like, "Oh," and they were listening to me, and we were talking about children, and I was trying to help them with their children and telling them, "Oh yeah, I didn't know that." Oh, and they were, and one person looked at me. She said, "Well, what do you do? How do you know all this?" I said, "I'm a nanny," and then came to look. Oh, well, I would take that with a grain of salt, ladies. She's just a nanny. Y'all don't even know all the pent up stuff of all year long since last year. Oh, it came tumbling out. I gave her when I tell you, I gave her the list of my degrees, my certificates, who I took the class under, what I do, how long I've been doing. When I got done talking to this woman, the other ladies standing there were like, "Okay, I guess she told you." I was so mad. I was livid because this is not the first time within the last 2 or 3 weeks that I've had someone question what I do. I am proud to be a nanny. That's why I got my super nanny shirt on. If you don't have one of these, check with Nanny Tees, Stephanie Balcom, Nanny Tees. Somebody tag her. It just blew me away how people can stand and talk to you in your face, and they're all interested in it, and then you tell them what you do, like you don't know anything else in the world, like you have no degree, like you have nothing. um the look that she gave me was like, she was like, oh, you this tall, and then she went, ew, and I'm like, what just happened? So being a nanny, you are changing lives. Being a nanny, yes, nanny tees. Uh, check with nanny tees to get you one of these t-shirts. It's called Super Nanny. But being a nanny, I change lives. I teach parents. I do lactation education. Um, and if I know it's beyond my scope of training, I have speed dial of several people, postpartum doulas, um, lactation, um, the IBCLC, the master NCSs, uh, instructors for the NCSs. Oh, my grandson is on here. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? My grandson Isaiah is has a YouTube channel, and he does his gaming YouTube channel. So uh, good. I'm glad you're good. I miss seeing my grandbabies. So y'all excuse me because I'm having a conversation with my grandson. But as I was saying, when you are a nanny, you're not just a nanny. You have resources, you have things inside of you, especially your heart. If you don't have a heart for it, then there's no sense of you being a nanny. That's it, seriously. But when you have given years, like I've been doing childcare for over 40 years, this is me. It ain't changing. For someone to come in and insult you without even knowing what your background is, not knowing what your degrees are, not knowing what you do, how many lives you've changed, oh, you make pennies on a dollar. And I asked, I said, how much do you make? Oh, well, I make $45,000 a year. I said, okay. Well, you don't make half that much. I said, try. I make about 15 to $20,000 more per year than you do. And she looked at me, and one of the other ladies was like, mm-hmm, they sure do. My friend has a nanny, and she pays her at least $45,000 a year, and that's not including the overtime that she makes. And I'm just like, thank you for validating me, even though I didn't need any validation. But when you work as a nanny, you give your all, you give your heart, and then you have to transition from this family to the next family. You leave a little piece of your heart behind with every family that you work with. You leave a little piece of your heart, but you also leave those kids with moral values. You also leave them with critical thinking skills. You leave them their development. Uh, they didn't know how to cut. They didn't know how to write. They didn't know so many different things they didn't know how to do until you got there. And you taught them that. And because you taught them that, they will have that for the rest of that. You set the foundation. If you think about it as a house is only as good as its foundation. It can look all good inside, but let the foundation shift. And then you find cracks in the walls, cracks across the ceiling, things crumbling. And don't let a strong wind come in and the house will fall down on you. So when you go in as a nanny, you're building that child's foundation. You are teaching that child things that they will learn and use for the rest of their lives. I don't care if it's a language acquisition. I tell my parents, talk to your babies. Well, what am I going to talk about? Yes, you have great memories too. Oh, then someone quips, maybe I should become a nanny. Yeah, big eye roll. But you have so much that you put into those children, that you instill within those children, and then you move on to the next one, and you instill those values into the next child, and you teach them, and you show them, and you um, give them everything that they need. And you're not just doing it's not just the children, it's the parents too, because you can't work with that child without working with those parents. And I know that you influence those parents to do a lot of things that they would not normally have done with their children. You have shown those parents how to properly care for their children. You have shown them that, you don't have to get angry when the temper tantrum happens. Have a different perspective. Think about it from yes, they have every right to get angry. Let them get angry. Let them get mad. Let them have it out. Let them get it out of their system. And once they're done being mad, then talk to them. Validate your child's feelings. That's what we do. Because I tell my kids, it's okay for you to be angry. When you get done being angry, we can talk. We can talk about your feelings. I validate their feelings. I understand that you're angry. I understand that you're upset. But these are the rules. Now, sometimes rules can be changed. So talk to them about changing the rules. What are we going to do next time? How are we going to make it better? Those those are the things that you do. Um, those are the things that you do. And okay, 2 years ago to the day I came out to trans and left my then husband and two children behind to become a man I always was. I couldn't be happier and more proud of myself. Okay. Um, but like I said, you have to be a strong person because a normal person couldn't do all that we do in one day. You know what your day is like when you get there at 7:30 in the morning and the house is, you're like, okay, what happened over the weekend? And you're getting the kids together, you're getting the house together, you're doing cooking breakfast, and somehow you manage to get all of that done, dishes done, kids out the door, to school on time, and then you come back and start cooking dinner and do the grocery shopping and run the errands. And it just depends on what kind of nanny you are as to what your responsibilities are. It takes a very organized person to be able to do all of that stuff and get all of that done in a timely manner and do it with ease and grace. We make it look easy. We make it look like, oh, snap my fingers and it's done. But that is some hard work. Being a nanny is hard work. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, you just a nanny. Oh, you don't know nothing. Hmm. I beg to differ, and I will challenge any day of the week. Come do my job. Just one day. I like to see you last on my hardest day. You couldn't last. You couldn't. I know you can last on the hardest day, but on my easiest day, let me see you come and do my job. Let me see you handle the baby and get them to stop crying and know all their cries and all their little ins and outs and what they like and what they don't like. And oh, little Johnny didn't want the gray cup; he wanted the red cup. That's why he over there crying. But you don't know that because guess what? You're not in tune with the child. If you had been in tune with the child and you've been noticing his little cues, you would have given him the red cup instead of the gray cup. So all of these things that are happening, all these things that are going on in a day in the life a of a nanny, y'all can't handle the truth. Y'all can't. I'm trying to get to my page on my phone so that I can see if I'm missing any uh messages, because sometimes it depends on where you're typing from as to whether your message is coming through. Okay, let me turn the volume down on my as to yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm just trying to check to see if I missed any messages. Okay. So now the meetups. Okay. This year, that's what I meant to tell you. This year, Nanny Palooza is going to be live in Connecticut, where it was supposed to be last year, but it is going to be live this year. So if you're planning on going to Nanny Palooza, it's probably going to be limited because of the social distancing. Um, so if you plan on going to Nanny Palooza this year, get your tickets early. I'm sure that Sue is all boggled down with INTD that's happening on the 17th of April. And I'm sure after that, she'll start announcing things for Nanny Palooza this year. So get your tickets early. Okay? Make arrangements and get your tickets early. Now, there was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh, nannies, if you are not a part, if you have a business and you're trying to, or you are a nanny and you're trying to be an influencer with other businesses, big companies, or if you are just starting your business, I encourage you to join the Nanny Niche. It is a Facebook group on, it's called the Nanny Niche. Most of you all know Jada Pickett. I think you do. She's in the she's here in Texas, but I have learned so much about how to take Ask the Nanny to the next level. I have learned so much about myself, content, all that good stuff. If you are a nanny who is has a business, has started a business, a side hustle during COVID, I know I started doing a whole lot of stuff that now part of that stuff has got to go to the wayside. But I encourage you to join the Nanny Niche. Look it up. It's on Facebook. NICHE, Nanny Niche. But we have master classes, content calendars, just all kinds of tips and tricks and things that will help grow you and your business. So if you are interested, please, please, please check out the Nanny Niche. It is awesome sauce. Let me see. Is it? Shoot, I got mine set up on automatic. It's $10 a month. I do believe it's 10. I think it's still $10 a month. But the content that you get and the one-on-one from Jada is awesome. I had a one-on-one from her today. I got a page full of notes, stuff that I got when I get off of here. I got stuff I need to do tonight to to get it all together, to put everything into place and perspective so that I can work smarter and not harder. Because I've been killing myself. And I could have just done this, and this. And I'm like, really? Is that simple? Is that easy? So, Nanny Niche, check it out. If you know anybody, let's see, Nanny Kim on the go, the nanny cards, let's see, who else is that? Meeches. Uh, I'm trying to think of people who you all may know that are in the nanny niche. Oh, excuse me. But it is well worth it, especially if you're trying to grow your business, especially if you're trying to collaborate with other businesses and continue to grow your business. Trust me, that is an awesome place to start and get your feet wet. Learn how to do it the right way the first time instead of guesswork and getting rejected because you don't have this or you don't have that or you forgot to do this and you forgot to do that. All the guesswork taken out. But you do still have to work hard at it. You still have to actually do the physical work. So now, are there any other topics for tonight? Anything you all want to talk about? Let me know now. Next week, we are having the Nanny Relief Fund that's going to be on. They're doing a walkathon. So I will have some special guests from the Nanny Relief Fund. I know a lot of nannies received relief during COVID from the Nanny Relief Fund. So I'm going to have them on next Monday to talk about their walkathon that's happening. I think it's April the 24th through May the 2nd. I think that's when it is. So that's what's happening next week. And the week of the young child, it starts on the 17th. So if you have special plans, check out NACY and NACY has started the week of the young child. It's their 50th anniversary, so they're doing some special things. And you can probably do these things with your kids. Some of the things are virtual, but check out NACY. I know most of you all know who I'm talking about. Check out NACY. Check out their website. I got an email today. They're doing some wonderful things. It's the 50th anniversary, so you know they're going to be doing it big. I don't know what my grandson is doing. I have no clue. I thought it was a message for me. Okay. So anyway, if there are no other comments, no other topics, we're going to close this out. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next week. Let's see. Please, if you have not done so already, please follow me on my social media. I am Ask the Nanny on Facebook. I am ask.the.nanny on Instagram. I am AT Nanny on TikTok and Ask the Nanny on YouTube. So follow, subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff. Let me see. I think I got it all in one. Yeah. I'm Ask the Nanny on YouTube. On Instagram, I'm ask.the.nanny. TikTok at the AT Nanny. Facebook, Ask the Nanny. And so I will see you all next week. You all have a great week. I enjoyed talking with you tonight. And